Okay. So this was not exactly the next LP that I was going to do. Come on, cat. You're already doing this. And so I got challenged by one of my oldest friends. She said, I said, what game do you want me to do? I gave her an option. I said, just name a game. I'll do it. She said, I like Punch-Out. I've never beaten this game before. I have been practicing a little bit. I've had to knock the rust off for this game. And I'm nervous as heck because I don't know how long this is going to take to beat Mike Tyson. I've so far been able to take him to the third round, but I can't beat him. I'm gonna. This is gonna be a side LP, so it's gonna be a video here, a video there. I may try to edit up some kind of a montage for me fighting Mike Tyson, yelling and screaming and all that. So we'll see what happens with that. But I don't do a lot of video editing, as some of you know. But this is gonna be a good practice for it. So let's get started. I'm gonna do a video, and we'll see how this turns out. Because I'm pretty good through most of the game up to Tyson. So we're in the minor circuit. You play as Little Mac. You're ranked number 3 for this belt, and you're from the Bronx, New York. You're 17. You weigh 107 pounds, which means you're about the size of a toothpick, and you're 5'0". You're going up against ranked number 2, however that works, Glass Joe. He's 1-99. I still think that one is against Tyson, but that's just me. He's from Paris, France. He is 38, and he weighs 110 pounds. So he's got 3 pounds on you. And the cool thing is they have a lot of nations' national anthems playing this game, which is cool. I know the new Punch-Out does a lot of this stuff a lot more, and they speak their native languages, which is really cool. So, Glass Joe is the biggest joke in video games. If you get beat by Glass Joe, I'm sorry, you just need to stop playing video games forever. I mean, look at it. I'm not even... Oh, good gosh. The Flamingo Fall. Because Don Flamingo likes to do that fall a lot. That's always what I've called that when they spin around like that. But, I've literally watched people play the new Punch-Out, and they can't beat Glass Joe, and I'm just like, how did you not beat Glass Joe? I'm like, a quadriplegic could beat Glass Joe. I'm mashing buttons, and I'm just going high, low, high, low. He blocks, I throw a punch. And I just keep punching in the same spot. And a counter punch. Oh, he's actually... Okay, just get out of here. Done with you, let's move on. So the little stars are for your star punch. Essentially, if you get like a critical hit on an enemy where you kind of counter hit them, you get a star punch. And I will show it to great effect in the next fight. So we are ranked up to number 2, going to the next fight. And won by a TKO. Essentially, if you knock an enemy fighter down 3 times, you get a TKO and you move on to the next one. Okay, so we're 1-0. Now we're going up against Von Kaiser. He's the number 1 contender for the belt. He's from Berlin, Germany. He's 42. He weighs 144 pounds. Jawohl. Let's do it. I don't know if that's some kind of a German national anthem. I don't know. I don't recognize it. But he's not much harder than Glass Joe. He essentially just keeps throwing punches at him. Because I'm counter hitting him. And I'm going to KO him very quickly because once you start getting stars on him, he goes down from 1 star punch. But this is the last fighter that does that. And you're down. I'm probably going to get this under a minute. Okay. Another thing you can do to him is he'll go down and you get stars off on him from counter punching his uppercuts. I could have had it under a minute, but man, whatever. I think that's the best I've really ever done against him. Just toying with him. So now we are the number 1 contender for the minor circuit belt. Now we're in the title fight. But there are games out there that withstand the test of time. They are timeless. You can play them as much as you want. This is one of them. Punch-Out in all its forms. It never gets old. Well, I'd say Super Punch-Out is probably the worst of the whole series, but yeah, that's just me. Still not a bad game, just not. It's ridiculous. But the new Punch-Out is going to be one of those games that withstand the test of time, also. So, but I mean, there's some games that are timeless. Punch-Out is timeless. Blaster Master, I would say, is timeless. Bionic Commando is timeless. There's a lot of games. Super Mario Brothers. They're timeless. They will never get old. People will always play them, regardless of how bad the graphics are and everything. This game has catchy music, good graphics. The characters are very likable and colorful and everything. It's awesome. Okay, back to the match. We're going up against Piston Honda, not Hondo in the new game, because Honda got all butt hurt because they used Honda. It was like, he sounds like a car. That's against our copyrights. He's not a car though, Honda, so it's okay. There are people in Japan named Honda. Piston Honda is just because some guy liked his Civic a lot in Japan when he made this game. So he's from Tokyo, Japan. He's 28. He weighs 174 pounds. So now we're going to get some guy who actually has got some meat on him. That's a big Japanese dude. This guy is about the first real fight you get into. Let's see. Wiggles his eyebrows. Pop him with that. And he starts uppercutting. He's gonna do a shimmy shake. And then you gut punch him when he comes right down to you, you get an instant KO on him. Or a knockdown, not a KO. Now what you gonna do? Give me a star. BAM! Sit your butt down. Now, once you knock him down once, he becomes weak to the star punch, where you basically just flatten him every time he does it. Sit down! Oh, he's still up. Oh, I took a hit. I took a hit because I thought he was dead. Well, he's dead now. Alright, TKO, we're moving on. Cool. And we now have a belt. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. Well, we got a little boxer trophy down there. Gotta have a training montage. And the famous pink jumpsuit, which you can select in the new Smash Brothers I've seen, which is awesome. And I'm glad they left it in, even in the new game. When they do these training montages, he's in this pink jumpsuit. But yeah, this is awesome music. I mean, like I said, this game's just completely awesome. Well, that's going to be all for this video. Next time we'll go up to the major circuit and we'll fight Don Flamenco. Probably one of the funniest freaking characters in this game, and in the new Smash Brothers, he is completely amazing. But anyways, that's all for this time. Come back and we will continue on our journey to conquer this game once and for all. See ya.